Namaste, my friends. I'm here with you again, Pavel Kalagin, the yoga teacher by the system or in the tradition of the Sivananda, Swami Sivananda, great master, yogi, saint person who lived in the 20th century, wrote 300 books, I think. He helped a lot of people. His students opened a lot of ashrams. So this videos, it's about yoga, of course, and vedanta. So it's a spiritual one. Yoga, it's not religion, it's a spiritual tradition. So I'm not gonna push you, force you into something like I don't like to judge, like to criticize. I'm not gonna do any brainwash. So I like freedom. So by the way, I'm not looking at the camera that much because my vision is not so good. But I do yoga for eyes, yeah, for the sight, for vision. So you can see this video in here on my channel. So the channel is like I'm inviting you. So it's pretty big one. It's a lot of videos about philosophy, about techniques of yoga, about practices, about history, interviews, many others. And it's absolutely like not commercial. I'm not fanatical, and I'm not like I can speak a little bit slow, so I'm sorry. Yeah, and I'm not like any like part of any organization or something, for today at least. I was, yeah, but it was okay. I'm not criticizing, so it was the time. So now I have a teacher. I had teachers before. I lived in the ashrams, and I'm initiated into the mantra and the tradition. I am my spiritual name is Sankara. I don't know who, when, and where will see this video. That's why I'm doing this little like presentation of channel and a little bit about me, few words at least. I know some people wants to go right to the point. Today, everybody running. I understand it, but anyway, who need this kind of knowledge, he's gonna stay anyway, because we started already. It's kind of meditation. They're gonna feel my energy. Who doesn't need it, so they're not gonna see it even without, if I'm gonna go into the point right away, so they're not gonna like see it. So it's more about intuition, about meditation. So I'm a pretty meditative person, so of course I need a lot of work to do with myself and everything. So I'm not a saint person, yeah. But I'm a practitioner. I'm not just doing lecture, you know. It's closer to satsang, to the like about energies. Yeah, so sometimes I can stop a little, not only because of meditation, because of I'm looking for some right words, some terminology for what I'm saying. So it's not easy, because spirituality, philosophy, esoteric things like yoga, vedanta, it's pretty hard. It's even for the person with perfect English. So I came from Russia about more than 35 years ago, I think. Today is June 2021. I'm on my little ashram. in Brooklyn. So so my language is okay, but I understand everything, I can speak, but still I don't have enough words to explain. But I'm trying my best. Yeah. So my videos not connected to each other, and they're not too long. So I have another platforms on Russian. It's much more. So visit my site, pavelkalagin.yoga.com. It's yeah, you're gonna see it under the video. Also, I'm publishing the books. The main book I have, it goes Essence, the Essence on the Altar of Love. The Essence on the Altar of Love. That's a big book, about 7,000 phrases over there. It's like I'm writing the small phrases, sutras. You can say it any way you want. Aphorisms, metaphorisms, like whatever. Yeah, and I have plenty of them, about 10,000 or so. So and I put it's the book, like actually in English. You can download it absolutely free in my site, like on my website. It's in Russian language, but it's a very good program to translate. You know, like about 162 languages, I think. This program can do. Even big corporations using this program. It's pretty good one. So about videos, it's gonna be harder because mostly in Russians, but about other things, what's written, you can, of course, you can translate pretty easy. Yeah, I have a few more platforms on Facebook and Instagram. Welcome. I'm putting my phrases there pretty much every day for today. It's yeah. And I also do some recommendations, and you can write me into the messenger, in the Facebook especially. So email me under video. You can put any questions. Like I'm trying to help, like from heart to heart, like I'm speaking right now. Like it's I know, of course, the topic I'm speaking about also, but I don't prepare myself too much. Like I'd like to be natural, you know, like it's really like life thing. Yeah, kind of meditation, improvisation, you know. I'm not a professor or something. Yes, so what else? Yeah, put your comments, likes, of course, like I'll really appreciate it. It's all not commercial. Like people who comes to me in here, they pay some money, yeah, students, but on the internet I'm pretty much trying to help, like I said, to share the knowledge, like, and from my own experience mostly, not from any books, but from experience I went through, and from my teacher's experience, and from my students' experience also. Yeah. So I think that's about it. And we're gonna speak today. Today is gonna be like philosophy of yoga and Vedanta. It's a series of videos, like some line, you can say. It's a few of them. Yeah. And today I want to speak about a few things. I'm going to explain what is it. I'm trying not to put a lot in one videos, because it's not easy to understand sometimes. But philosophy, what is it? If I'm gonna say a lot, like long video, usually. Yeah, it's about 30 minutes or something. Yeah, I'm in pretty good mood, so it's evening, just late evening, students left, and I'm just relaxed, and the camera also, like, it's making me white, like I'm pale. No, I'm okay. It's kind of, it's not bad computer, but that's how the program, the camera goes, like, works, making it more light, more white than it's supposed to be, like not a live colors, unfortunately. Yeah, so today I'm going to speak about manas, which is mind in the Sanskrit. Buddhi, it's intuition, you can say, sort of. And about chitta. Chitta, it's a memory, and also I already spoke about it in another videos, but it's all like philosophy things. They very connected to each other. So you should, if for example you you want to know something about like jiva, you should know what atman is, what the soul is, like what's about chakras and everything. So everything is connected. So this video not gonna do for you like the whole picture. You're gonna see in other videos, not exactly from me, like you can find anything today on internet. Yeah, I don't have like big ego, you know, like you just sharing. Yeah, and a little bit about jiva and atman, which is, because it's connected to this three I just spoke. Yeah, and I just told you. And what's the, yeah, what we have like with human being, like body, right? Yeah, sthula sharira, it calls on Sanskrit. Yeah, we have mind, which is manas. It's not actually the same manas from Sanskrit, and mind like in English. It's a little bit different because Sanskrit much more wide. Like one word is can like could be 5-10 meanings. So it's not just the mind, because basically we have brain, but about mind it's many questions. It's like we take in some information, it's all like memories in us, and when we're thinking, we think like it's all happening in our head, just in our like brain. That's what I wanted to tell you about manas. Manas, it's not just thinking about brain, because we have information all around us, and we're kind of receiving it. Yeah, it depends what kind of consciousness, what kind of brain, like quality of the brain, like we have like some people are genius. It's not like they have something inside. They taking it from themselves. We're taking it from outside. We're receiving. It's actually everything is God. God is like absolute knowledge. So it's more we're receiving knowledge when they think we're creating that. So it's some creation going on then by our mind, but not that much when we think. So the mind, it's like mostly in the brain, but the manas, it's also in chakras. Like when you going in deep meditation, like or you're dying, or like something, you're going out of your body and out of your mind. You're not using your brain anymore, but you can still think. People who passed away and then like didn't die actually and went back, like they said many things, like about many things they could see, they could hear, they could feel, smell, but not our five senses: nose, eyes, ears, skin. Yeah. So manas, it's more like it's much more deep thing, conception. So even without it's not, so it's mind is just part of manas, you can say that. Some things going on in your mind, but plenty not in your mind, like just receiving it like in computer. Mind, like, I mean the brain, it's like perfect computer. And thoughts and feelings could be in any chakra actually. And like I said, even when you don't have brain anymore, you can still, the thinking process still going on. It's we're in another body, in an astral body. I did the video about bodies, so you can see it. It's about 3 bodies: an astral body, like all energy, gel and soul, almost all memory there, chakras there. That's about manas. What about chitta? Next one. Chitta, it's a memory. It's very close to karma. Of course, it's not like manas. Like it's not just regular memory of brain. It's a memory in our energy channels, in our chakras, in our astral body, in our causal body. Like it's deep inside, like it's could be much deeper. A little bit of memory, of course, we have in our brain, but only small thing. Many things like what we have about past lives, like 20 lives before, let's say 100 lives before. It's not only in the blood, in your mind. Not only on physical level, it's also on astral level. And in your astral body, in a different dimension, you can say. And when you're in a different vibration. Yeah. Usually when you're sleeping or you passed away. Yeah. Even without your body and your brain, you remember even more. It's like you're starting to memorize it much more than in here. The blockages of the body and the mind goes away. Not all of them, of course, but some of them. But it depends on the level of consciousness of the person, of the practitioner, and of the level of prana, how much energy he has got, and many other things. Yeah, that's pretty much about karma more, the memory, like chitta it goes. And the buddhi, it's very interesting thing. Buddhi, it's spiritual intellect. So it's not just regular information. That's kind of knowledge by your heart. When you just know, but you can't even explain it. You just know it. Like love. You know you love, but you can't explain it. So it's like intuition. You did something, but you didn't think about it. You just felt it's right to do and still feel. So that deep intuition, it's like people who's on higher level of let's say evolution of soul, of human, of everything. He's using more, it's still part of mind, but very small. It's more on chakras level. Mostly he using buddhi, this instrument, intellect, spiritual intellect. Of course you should think. It's not like you drop thinking and everything you do is just by buddhi. Not really. It's a balance between buddhi, between intuition and mind, and then you're gonna get the right decisions. But to maintain buddhi, you need to practice a lot. Like you should meditate, think, read books, holy books, speak to teachers. Using it in life. Yeah. So it's two things about it, like jiva and atman. So jiva, it's our soul which is reincarnated. It's our ego, like manas, chitta, and buddhi. So mind, body, and then intuition, memory. It's all whole thing. It goes antakarana. It's the ego, like your individual soul, but not enlightened one. Yeah, who is going through life, like reincarnate. That's all. That's jiva, and atman, the soul we have inside of us. Actually, it's very similar like Brahman. It's the same actually. Brahman, it's like it's holy spirit. From Brahman goes everything. I have the video about that also. Yeah, and all God and goddess and laws, everything goes from Brahman. He never died, he never born, so he is forever. And the same thing we have in our in our heart, let's say, in the spiritual heart. We have two hearts. Left one, it's regular one, and the right heart is a spiritual heart. You can read it about more. So sometimes in a Kriya yoga especially, teacher explaining like the spiritual heart, it's in your liver. Yes, so this is it. That's Atman. It's the same vibrations like Brahman, like drop of the water, and it's Atman. And the ocean, it's Brahman. And we're not losing our identification or something, like we're not losing ourselves when we go into this ocean, even more consciousness. It's very hard to understand. At the same time, we're becoming everything, like not separated from everything, like one with everything. And in the same time, we're more here and in the moment right now, more aware, with power even. So it's phenomena. It's like samadhi, like, and then you enlighten. It's very hard to explain, almost impossible. So the atman, it's not antakarana already. It's not like the jiva, like your soul goes from one life to life to life, life to life. The atman is like beyond this. All this stuff, nothing to do with atman, we spoke about today. So, and basically using the jiva, we're trying to realize we are gods, like we have God's energy and God in us, trying to realize it and become it in a certain way. You can use different way. It's very hard to say we're going there, because we've always been like that. So it's not like to go somewhere. It's more like we're realizing one day our true nature, true soul, true spirit. And you kind of knows everything. You like, it's very different. So that's what I wanted to speak about today. Manas, buddhi, chitta. It's all jiva, the soul, but in illusion, in maya. And atman beyond this. And we, like the goal of life actually, like to reach atman, to open the atman for yourself. That's the God Leela. I spoke in another video about Leela. That's God's playing. By mind, it's also impossible to explain what is it. Why he's doing like that and like that. It's pointless to judge him. Do what you have to do, what you can. Listen to the wisdom people and read the right books, the holy books, and you will be fine. So I think that's enough for today. Think about God, about spirituality. Namaste.